Hello, my lovely Scorpios. This is going to be your weekly reading. We're going to see how we raise our vibration. I'm going to get you some signs, symbols, and synchronicities, some music, and of course, some tarot. So let's see, how do we raise our vibration this week? What do we need to know? What messages do we need? It's time to ground and come home to your body. If you've been up in the clouds, this might be an indication you need to do some meditation, some grounding, some breath work, and kind of come back to reality. So that could be really important for you this week. You also might just need a little bit of a break. You'll need to also lovingly accept yourself, faults and all. This is something to do with your heart chakra not being open. We want to give and receive equally of love. So what we give out, we want to also be able to receive equally. And if you're struggling with those things or struggling with some self-acceptance, you need to start by giving yourself the love and care that you would want to receive from another. So lovingly accept yourself this week. Relationships are assignments. So this might be a big deal that you're dealing with right now too. Remember that relationships are meant to teach us life's hardest lessons. So this could be something that we're currently dealing with. It's also something that you need to learn from these experiences. Whether you're dealing with a relationship that's not going well, remember to take the lesson and grow from it. These are assignments that we're sent here to learn at a soul level. I trust the wisdom within. Really important that you start to trust your intuition. This would be the third eye chakra, and it's opening. So maybe you're starting to realize that these things are happening for a reason, that you're meant to learn some lessons from this, and so you're starting to see things in a new way. Trusting your intuition is going to be key for you to open up and see this from a higher perspective. So that's the key right there, is that we really need to evaluate this from a different perspective, an eagle-eye view, the vantage point of the bigger picture. So whatever you're going through this week, know that things can change for the better and see it from a different perspective. All right, let's see what kind of signs, symbols, and synchronicities we have. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that way we get all the cards in the frame. All right, what signs, symbols, and synchronicities? Yep, we definitely need to be more open to love and union. Part of that is grounding your energy and accepting yourself. Remember that your journey to enlightenment, the path isn't always straight. Some lessons and detours along the way. But remember that we're learning some lessons, so we have to keep going. Blindfold, confused, unable to see clearly, illusions, and unseen. So there might be something unseen in a relationship that you might discover this week. Again, it's something that I feel like you need to look at things through a different perspective. Mirror, some shadow work might be needed, facing your fears and some inner work. Trust your intuition, trust where it's leading you, and know that you are protected. You could have some type of dog that's maybe part wolf, or some sort of loyal spirit that's around you that feels like family. Could be part of your spirit team as well this week. You might also see a wolf in your path, or someplace on like billboards, magazines, social media. It's reminding you to see it from a higher perspective. So that would be some confirmation for you. Okay, let's see what kind of songs are coming through. All right, so we'll take the one that fell out. Drop the world. I feel like somebody, or you specifically, you need to drop the world for a minute. You need to just kind of do your own thing, maybe shut your phone off for a little bit, go out in nature, meditate, ground, and come back to your heart space. So let go of all of the crazy things going on around you right now. Can't help falling. I feel like you are going to fall in love with yourself all over again. Could be somebody else. Maybe you're starting to rekindle something in a relationship, but I feel like whoever this person is, you're all of a sudden going to discover some new things about yourself. And really, when you love yourself at your core and you love all of yourself, faults and all, it's really easy to see why others would do the same. Nothing breaks like a heart. I feel like you could be going through some sort of ending after a long period of confusion. You've learned the lesson, so the blindfold gets removed, and it might break your heart a little bit, but remember, that's why we have to start loving ourselves. Your body is a wonderland. I feel like somebody really wants to look at you, or like they love looking at you, and maybe by doing some shadow work, you love the reflection staring back at you. You're really needing to listen to your intuition and let go of all the negative self-talk or the fears that you're holding deep within. You are beautiful. All right, I think it's time to rewrite your love story. This could definitely be something where you see things from a different point of view, and that also helps you to know that you're safe and that you're able to transform things into a better frequency or vibration. All right, what do we have for the tarot messages for Scorpios for their weekly message. Yep, someone's been spying. They need to definitely shift their perspective. I think this is really you. I think it's you that needs to shift your perspective, that you need to see things can still be changed for the better, that things can transform, and that not everything is lost. So drop the world for a little bit. Go within. Do your shadow work. Do the healing that you need to do. It will require strength to face yourself and to love yourself, faults and all, but it will also be worth it in the end. Could also be dealing with the Leo. There's definitely some endings or some betrayal that's happened. You might have been blind to this for so long, but you're learning these lessons. Things are starting to change for you, and you're starting to see the deception for what it is. So you're able to let go of this. It's facing your fears. It's hitting rock bottom. It's knowing that things need to change, and nothing breaks quite like a heart, but you're strong. There's some sort of hope coming about your situation. I feel like by facing your fears, you start to see things in a totally different way, and that this is also telling you to keep hope alive, that you can have the life that you actually want to have. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. All right, lots of overthinking. Truthfully, you just need to shift your perspective, the eye of the beholder, right? So this is telling you to wake things up, to trust your intuition, to know that you're protected, and to see things from a different point of view. Let go of all the anxiety, the toxic cycles, the overthinking, that if you want to rewrite something, you've got to be willing to take action. All right, hermit modes. Could be dealing with a Virgo. I do feel like you need to go into hermit mode temporarily and work on you, work on your heart, let go of all the other things going on in your world right now, and really focus on what you need to work on. Letting go of a lot of toxic cycles could definitely be one of them. Virgo energy and Capricorn energy with the devil. This is usually self-imposed prisons, if I could get the word out. Today's the last day of Mercury in retrograde. Hopefully it will be short-lived. All right, so we're working on letting go of breaking the ties that bind, the chains that hold us back, toxic cycles, addictions, codependency, and sometimes we have to work on ourselves in order to really make some forward progress. Yep, listening to your intuition is going to help you to be able to make some progress. I feel like you've had to be strong for yourself and others for so long, and this has been a really difficult part of your journey. So it's time to give yourself back the love that you're looking for. And that might also lead to commitment for you. So trust your intuition and make sure that you're not being, blind to things that could potentially be not great. But I think someone's going to express their feelings for you. Maybe this is someone you've had an ending with. It could be somebody new. So don't overthink it. Just kind of explore things if you're ready. Eight of Swords, definitely are going to overthink it to begin with, it looks like. All right, Nine of Coins. Your wish fulfillment's coming in. Money improvements are coming. By facing your fears, you're able to go forward and stop juggling things. So that's excellent. You're letting something go in order to finally see things in a new way as well. Lots of fear coming to the surface. I feel like by facing your fears, you're able to release this. You're trusting your intuition over just what your mind is constantly telling you. So things are starting to change. You are letting go of something or someone when it comes to love. I feel like you're walking away because this is the end of this chapter, so you can rewrite a new one. There's going to be a reason to celebrate. I feel like you're going to have to go through the hard stuff in order to get to that, but some good news is coming. All right. Yeah, this is divinely guided. So it's time, it's past time, is what they're saying, in order to start loving yourself and seeing what other people see. There could be a new opportunity for you to earn some money, travel, or relocate could be coming in. Unexpected visitors might be popping up. It could be this person that wants commitment. And we're juggling things with our finances, so hopefully that'll soon be a thing of the past. You may have also cut this person off. If it's like a past person, you may have blocked them. You may have left them out in the cold, and that really broke their heart. They want to come back in for a second chance, but it's going to be up to you whether you let them back in or not. I think you're really working on your healing. You're really kind of deciding what you want for your future, and that might be helping others heal. So maybe that's your vantage point, that you change, that you see things differently. She's an entrepreneur. She's very level-headed, very grounded. Again, that comes from the work and loving yourself and seeing things differently. Stand your ground. I feel like you're really going to be guarded when this new love opportunity comes in. So let your guard down slowly. Make sure it's not a toxic cycle trying to repeat itself. You do have some sort of choice to make. Remove the blindfold. See it clearly before you decide. Could have to do with travel or relocation for a job. I do think you're willing to put in the hard work, and maybe your hard work is finally paying off because you're facing your shadow self. And someone's been watching you for a while. So this person could be spying on you through things like social media. But there's somebody who maybe lacks a little bit of maturity in order to really say what's on their mind or how they actually feel. They're not really operating in their emotions. It's more like logic. And right now it doesn't look like they have a lot, but they are definitely in love. So they can't help but fall in love with you. It's something that they've noticed for quite some time. Cupid's arrows struck this couple, and they definitely have eyes for each other. I'm also picking up this could be like past life love, where maybe you're rekindling things. You don't really realize you're rekindling it if it was a past life, but your relationships are trying to teach you something. All right, it's going to take teamwork to make the dream work in this situation. Some big changes are occurring for a reason. It's meant to transform the energy, so go with the flow and embrace the changes. It's going to be huge and important. It's time to let go of the confusion and the conflict. It's time for some balance. Your person might be coming in to speak their truth, and they might be coming in really quickly because their intuition is telling them that it's time. So they're making some calculated risks to come forward. They definitely have some stuff they want to speak to you, some communication coming in quickly about their feelings. They want a new opportunity or to start over with you. They're willing to take a leap of faith, and they want a new love connection with you. So that's come out in quite a few of the readings. I think some divine counterparts are finally starting to be able to tell their love story and come out of all of this negative energy because they've been doing the healing work. So an opportunity for a fresh start in your love life that's divinely guided. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you soon.